Beneath the restless waves of the world's oceans, a shadow glides with precision. Black and white markings ripple in the water, a streamlined silhouette moving with intelligence and power. Eyes sharp, scanning the vast seascape. Teeth long, serrated, capable of crushing bones with ease. Fins slice through the water with effortless authority. This is more than a predator. This is a master tactician, a strategist of the sea, a hunter whose coordination rivals any army. This is the life of the killer whale, the ocean's strategist. Across oceans and coastlines, killer whales or orcas have dominated marine ecosystems for millennia. From polar ice flows to temperate waters, their legacy is one of intelligence, cooperation, and unmatched hunting skill. To witness a pod in action is to witness a family united by instinct, strategy, and survival, a society perfected for the challenges of the deep. Born into a pod life begins in the protection of the pod, a social structure that is as complex as it is vital. Calves are born after a gestation of approximately 17 months, emerging in the open ocean, wet, slippery, and vulnerable. Yet vulnerability is fleeting in the world of the orca. Calves are immediately surrounded by mothers, aunts, and older siblings. Each member of the pod, a guardian, teacher, and companion. The first months are a delicate dance between growth and danger. Calves learn to swim, breathe, and navigate powerful currents. They imitate the calls of adults, internalizing the complex vocalizations that are their map, their warning system, and their guide. Even at this early stage, the pod teaches strategy. Hunting is learned not through solo effort, but observation, mimicry, and practice. Every splash, every flick of the tail, every vocalization is a lesson. In the pod, survival is never individual. It is collective, calculated, and taught. Masters of communication. Killer whales are renowned for their intelligence, and communication is central to their success. Each pod has a distinct dialect, a library of clicks, whistles, and pulsed calls used to convey complex information. These calls coordinate hunting, signal danger, and maintain social bonds. Listening closely, a calf can distinguish the calls of every family member. Each vocalization carries meaning, location, intention, or warning. This is a society built on cooperation, trust, and shared knowledge, a school of strategy beneath the waves. Even hunting requires silent coordination. Pods can circle schools of fish, separate prey, or herd seals onto ice floes with precise maneuvers. Every action is deliberate, every strategy refined through generations. The hunt as a symphony killer. Whales hunt not as individuals, but as a unit, a coordinated, intelligent force. Some specialize in fish, others in marine mammals, each with techniques passed down over generations. Offshore, a pod may hunt sharks, using waves to disorient and flip their prey. Along ice edges, they may wash seals from floes into the water, striking with perfect timing. In open water, they herd schools of fish into tight balls, taking turns to feed while maintaining control. Each hunt is a symphony of intelligence and power. Some members act as decoys, others as attackers, and others as strategists. Hunting is a dance, choreographed by experience, instinct, and intelligence. It is here we see the apex of marine strategy: patience, observation, and calculated power in perfect harmony. Intelligence and problem-solving orcas possess extraordinary cognitive skills. They can adapt techniques to new prey, modify strategies based on environmental conditions, and teach these skills to the next generation. Hunting is not purely instinctual, it is analytical. Sharks are flipped, seals herded, fish corralled. Each prey type demands a specific approach. Pods can work for hours, anticipating the movements of other animals and the shifting tides. This intelligence ensures survival. It allows killer whales to thrive where others cannot. It elevates them above the ocean's hierarchy. And it demonstrates that dominance in the wild is as much about strategy as it is about strength. Social bonds and family. The pod is the heart of the killer whale's world. Social bonds are strong, lifelong, and central to survival. Calves remain with their mothers for years, learning the ways of the sea, the calls of the pod, and the art of hunting. Older siblings help teach younger ones. Adults cooperate in hunting, defense, and play. Even the weakest or injured members are supported, guided, and protected. This social intelligence is rare among predators. It is not just survival of the fittest, it is survival of the coordinated. Every leap, breach, and tail slap carries a message. Play strengthens bonds, reinforces hierarchy, and hones hunting skills. Laughter-like vocalizations are observed, especially in calves, reflecting joy, learning, and connection. Life in the cold killer whales inhabit the most extreme ocean environments. From the frigid waters of Antarctica to the turbulent Pacific coasts, survival demands resilience, strategy, and coordination. In icy waters, hunting seals requires teamwork, strength, and timing. The pod rides waves, nudges ice flows, and strikes in unison, a calculated force of nature. In warmer waters, hunting strategies shift. Fish, squid, and smaller sharks require agility, speed, and observation. Adaptation is central. Flexibility is survival. And intelligence ensures that killer whales endure wherever the ocean takes them. Human shadows. For centuries, killer whales have captured human fascination. In myths, they were seen as spirits, guides, or monsters of the deep. In modern times, they have been both celebrated and persecuted, hunted for food, captured for display, and threatened by pollution and ship traffic. Yet understanding and conservation are reshaping their story. Protected marine areas, research initiatives, and ecotourism have helped populations recover in some regions. Humans are learning what killer whales have always known. Balance is key. Respect ensures survival. Even with our shadow looming over their world, killer whales endure, resilient, intelligent, and unyielding. Masters of the ocean, killer whales are apex predators, regulators of the marine environment. By controlling populations of seals, fish, and other marine mammals, they maintain ecosystem balance. Their presence affects behavior across species. Prey alter feeding patterns, competitors shift territories, and the ripple effect stabilizes the food web. One pod, working together, can influence entire regions of the ocean. They are architects of the deep, engineers of survival, and masters of strategy. The majesty of the breach. Watching a killer whale breach is witnessing raw power and grace. Muscles coil, water explodes, and a sleek black and white body arcs into the air before crashing back into the sea. Every movement is precise, deliberate, and purposeful. Breaches serve multiple roles: communication, display of strength, play, or even strategic hunting. They are both spectacular and functional, a testament to the sophistication of these ocean strategists. Raising the next generation life in the pod is a classroom. Calves observe, imitate, and learn from their elders. Every hunt, breach, and vocalization teaches survival. Every play session hones agility, coordination, and strategy. By the time a young killer whale reaches adolescence, it is already a competent hunter, a skilled communicator, and a member of a finely tuned family unit. The pod's knowledge, built over generations, is passed down with precision. This is survival through culture, intelligence, and strategy. Legacy of the ocean. Strategist killer whales have ruled the oceans for millennia. They are a symbol of intelligence, cooperation, and dominance. Across cultures, they represent power, wisdom, and unity. In nature, they are a reminder that apex status is earned through strategy, not brute force alone. Every pod is a microcosm of survival, teaching us that strength lies not only in teeth and muscle, but in intelligence, coordination, and family. They shape the ecosystems they inhabit, ensuring balance, maintaining diversity, and influencing life across the ocean. The legacy of the killer whale is written in every hunt, every migration, every call echoing across the sea. It is a story of intelligence, patience, and resilience, a testament to life at the top of the marine hierarchy. The apex of the ocean, as sunlight filters through the waves, pods glide silently beneath the surface. Currents guide them. Prey movements are observed. The ocean is alive, challenging, and complex, and within it swims the strategist, a predator, teacher, and master of survival. In their eyes, we glimpse wisdom. In their movements, the balance of life in the oceans. In their survival, the story of coordination, intelligence, and apex dominance. This is the life of the killer whale, the ocean's strategist.